News about Keanu Reeves has taken over the internet again, and this time it's not about a new John Wick movie or some surprise red carpet appearance. It's about rumours that the netizens just couldn't keep quiet, claims that Keanu secretly got married to his longtime girlfriend, artist Alexandra. For weeks, people were congratulating them online. Tabloids were spinning headlines about a secret European ceremony, and fans were convinced that after years together, the pair had finally tied the knot. But was this rumour true? Well, when the truth finally came out, it was simpler than the story people wanted to believe. We will reveal the whole truth in this video. But before we begin, hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. You will always find interesting updates here, and better than that, they will always be true. You know, Keanu Reeves and Alexandra have been together for years, but their connection actually started long before anyone called it romantic. Back in 2011, they collaborated on a small art book called Ode to Happiness. Keanu wrote the text, Alexandra illustrated it, and it was the kind of quiet, creative project that said a lot about both of them. It was personal and reflective, although not made for attention. However, that wasn't the only project this pair worked on. In 2016, they worked together again on Shadows, where Keanu's words met Alexandra's photographs, and by this time, you could already sense the comfort between them. Finally, it all began to make sense in 2019 when they appeared hand in hand at the LACMA Art Plus Film Gala. The world treated it like a surprise, but for people who had followed their friendship, it felt like the natural next step. Not even the couple expected what happened next. The red carpet photos went viral instantly, and it's easy to tell why because Keanu looked genuinely happy. He was relaxed, smiling, and open in a way people weren't used to seeing. That one moment turned them into everyone's quiet favorite couple. And since then, they've lived the kind of life most Hollywood pairs only pretend to have, a simple, private, and steady life. So when whispers began claiming they'd exchanged vows in secret, the story exploded mostly because people wanted it to be true. The gossip began in early September 2025. Some entertainment blogs claimed the couple had held a small private wedding somewhere in Europe. Others pointed to photos of Alexandra wearing a ring on her left hand at a gallery event and said it was proof. From there, you could trust social media to do the rest. There were TikToks, posts, even congratulations flooding their comments. It became the kind of rumor that felt real simply because everyone kept repeating it. But behind the scenes, no one had anything solid. There was no marriage record, no insider confirmation, no real evidence, just a single photo and a mountain of assumptions. And you know the funny part about this whole drama? It was that no one bothered to check thoroughly before starting to make posts. However, we can't blame them because looking at the emotional connections fans have with this couple, you could understand why happiness clouded their judgment. But all the assumptions ended when something interesting happened. After the long silence, Alexandra finally spoke up. Guess what she did? She took to Instagram and put the rumors in perspective in her own calm, witty way. Posting a photo of her and Keanu sharing a kiss at Rodin Crater, the art installation in Arizona, she wrote, "This is a real photo. Not an engagement photo or an AI wedding announcement, simply a kiss." Good news is much needed these days, but it's still fake news, so be careful out there. And just like that, the caption said everything. She didn't need to argue or scold anyone. She just cleared the air and reminded people that not every romantic picture equals a wedding announcement. But it didn't end there. It all became more serious when Keanu Reeves also said something about the rumors. He did not just stay quiet and let Alexandra do all the talking. He made a public statement supporting Alexandra for standing up to the rumors. "The wedding, it's a nice thing," he said. "People did a lot of nice messages and stuff, but Alexandra just did a wonderful job addressing, like, thank you, but here's the reality." And here's how the duo finally revealed the truth. The rumours were already looking real, so they had to stand up for themselves. But here's something we cannot deny. Fans believed the rumours so easily, and it is not hard to see why. The two of them have built a relationship that looks effortless. However, they don't flaunt it. The fact is, whenever Keanu and Alexandra appear together, whether it's at a gallery opening or a film premiere, they have this grounded, content energy that people love. Their affection isn't all for show, it's quiet and real. Now add to that the mystery of their private lives, and any little gesture like a ring, a kiss, a sweet post turns into fuel for speculation. In a world obsessed with celebrity fairy tales, privacy becomes the spark that lights every rumour. But what makes this situation different is how gracefully they both handled it. Neither of them went off on social media. There were no angry statements or PR drama. Alexandra's post even got praise for how she addressed misinformation without feeding it. Fans appreciated the respect they were given. One magazine even called it a classic case of online wish fulfillment. And do you know what that means? It is where people want a story so badly that they start building one out of nothing. But let's pause for a minute. Do you also wish the two of them had gotten married? Let me know how you feel about this revelation. And if you have not already done so, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss out on any fresh and enticing updates.